islands where the water swells. She named the child she bore beneath the stars and taught her how the ocean's history tells. 100 generations learned to walk the dark, not by sight but by the body's knowing. 100 generations through the course embark. Now I carry all of that in my bloodstream flowing. These are the bones of the wayfinder, the ones who sailed before the maps were made. These are the bones of the wayfinder. Every cell I carry is the trade that they paid in salt and dark and storm, so I could find the way back home. These are the bones of the wayfinder, and the bones have never led us wrong. My great-grandfather sailed to the Southern Cross from an island that existed only once. He memorized the swells, the winds, the passage, the stars that led him through that enormous front. When the stars were gone and storms descended, he trusted what his body already knew. 100 stories lived inside his rib cage, and every one of them eventually came true. These are the bones of the wayfinder, the ones who sailed before the maps were made. These are the bones of the wayfinder. Every cell I carry is the trade that they pay in salt and darkest storm, so I could find the way back home. These are the bones of the wayfinder, and the bones have never led us wrong. I am the end of every journey taken. I am the shore of every hull that sailed. I hold within this chest 1,000 crossings, and not a single one of them has failed. My father said the navigator doesn't navigate, he becomes the course. He becomes the wave and wind and deep, he becomes the source. Don't breathe the ocean, be the ocean. The wayfinder was never lost. The world went off the track. These are the bones of the wayfinder, the ones who sailed before the maps were made. These are the bones of the wayfinder. Every cell I carry is the trade that they pay looking outward for direction, for the star, the wind, the sign that I was right. But the knowledge I was seeking in the heavens was already burning inside my body's light. I've been reading every signal, every wave, every current, every sky. But the greatest navigation in the story was learning that the navigator doesn't die. I am the course, I am the line across the open sea. I am the course, every ancestor who ever sailed lives in me. I carry the knowledge that was earned by blood. I carry the way through every storm and flood. I am the course, the map is in my bones. I am the course, and I will not sail home without bringing everything I've earned to the people who are waiting on the shore. I am the sum of those who cross before me. I am the total of their salt and sweat and years. Every lesson they embedded in my lineage has been carrying me forward through my fears. And now the current that I follow is familiar, and now the swells are speaking in my name. And now the crossing that I feared would break me has become the crossing that will stake my claim. I am the course, I am the line across the open sea. I am the course, every ancestor who ever sailed lives in me. I carry the knowledge that was earned by blood. I carry the way through every storm and flood. I am the course, the map is in my bones. I am the course, and I will not sail home without bringing everything I've earned to the people who are waiting on the shore. This is not a story just about a crossing. This is the story of what knowledge really is. Not in books, not in instruments or engines, but in the body, in the blood, in this. In the hands, in the back, in the breath, in the chest, in the salt that my grandfather left, in the fire that my grandmother pressed into me, into me, into me. I am the course, I am the line across the open sea. I am the course, every ancestor who ever sailed lives in me. I carry the knowledge that was earned by blood. I carry the way through every storm and flood. I am the course, the map is in my bones. I am the course, and I am destination. It's devotion to the people that wayfind their dreams. This is the land of the unbroken line,
where every ancestor who crossed a rise.
This is the land of the unbroken line,
Where every sacrifice at sea survives.
the ones who made it and the ones who didn't,
The ones before us and the ones to come.
we are the land of the unbroken line, and the line will never come undone. They came to meet me at the water's edge, the people I had crossed the ocean for.
100 faces I didn't know yet, but knew somehow from everything before.
And they said, we knew you were coming, we felt you in the current of the sea.
We dreamed your name beneath the southern stars.
We've been your destination, you're our destiny. This is the land of the unbroken line,
Where every ancestor who crossed a rise.
this is the land of the unbroken line,
Where every sacrifice at sea survives.
the ones who made it and the ones who didn't,
The ones before us and the ones to come.
we are the land of the unbroken line, and the line will never come undone. That evening as the sun went down in fire, I took a child upon my knee and drew the path I'd taken with my finger into the salt and sand beside the sea.
The line runs back before the oldest island.
Every wayfinder who trusted in the darkness,
Added one more name to the line before.
I am the link between the dead and living.
I was not lost
I was always being guided.
by everyone who ever loved and knew. We are the bones beneath the water.
We are the stars above your head.
We are your living and your dead.
My grandfather's hands could read the water, the way a blind man reads the palm of the world. He said the ocean speaks to those who listen, to those whose roots run deeper than the surf. And I have sailed for 30 days and 30, with nothing but the stars across my back. But the stars are gone, the sky has turned uncertain, and I can't find the thread to lead me back. The ocean remembers every course that crossed her, every hull, every hand that ever steered. She carries all the bones of those who came before me, and every wave is a voice I should have heard. The island shrank to nothing in the distance. My people's fires are too far gone to see. I hold the carved path stone my father gave me, and pray it holds the knowledge that I need. The sky has turned to gray on every quarter, the clouds have swallowed up the morning star, and all the lessons learned beside still water feel small and thin and far. So far, the ocean remembers every course that crossed her, every hull, every hand that ever steered. She carries all the bones of those who came before me, and every wave is a voice I should have heard. Perhaps my ancestors were only mortal. Perhaps the lines we drew were only lines. Perhaps the sacred knowledge they were given was just the courage not to be left behind. But then the water changed beneath my vessel, a different current, older than the deep. And something in my chest began to answer, like a memory waking from its sleep. The ocean remembers every course that crossed her, every hull, every hand that ever steered. She carries all the bones of those who came before me, and every wave is a voice I should have heard. of nothing, sky and storm. The clouds broke open like a split cocoon.
And there above the masthead, almost burning, was the star my great-grandmother called the nail of darkness.
And I had sailed so long toward the unseeing, I'd forgotten what a fixed point felt like.
But there it was, unchanging, calm and present,
Like someone who had waited through the night.
the star that would not fall, the star that would not move, the one that held the sky together when everything else broke loose. The star that would not fall
Has been there all along.
every wayfinder who came before me.
Looked up and carried on.
This is the star
That would not fall. I found the angle with my outstretched fingers, the way my father placed my hand that day.
My knuckles measured what the old ones measured. 4 hands above the sea, the course, the way.
And for the first time in that long dark September,
I knew exactly where I stood in space.
I knew the path, I knew the current bearing.
I knew my ancestors had left this grace. The star that would not fall, the star that would not move, the one that held the sky together when everything else broke loose. The star that would not fall
Has been there all along.
every wayfinder who came before me.
Looked up and carried on.
This is the star that would not fall.
It isn't just the star I'm speaking of now.
It is the knowledge that the star revealed,
The understanding that my people carried across
10,000 years of open field.
We never left you.
I understand that now.
We were the sail you carried.
I feel the how.
You were never lost
You were always
on the course that love prepared.
the star was in your blood before the night sky.
And it will take you everywhere.
The star that would not fall, the star that would not move, the one that held the sky together when everything else broke loose. The star that would not fall
Came up from the south without warning, a wall of black that swallowed half the sky. The wave that hit me tore the sail to ribbons, and for a moment I was sure that I would die.
And in that moment, silence under thunder, I heard a sound that had no business there. A woman's voice below the water's anger, a name I recognized beyond repair. There are voices below the storm, calling from the deep. Voices below the storm, rising from their sleep. All the ones who crossed before me, all the ones who never made it home. Voices below the storm, and I am not alone.
My grandmother's voice was the first I recognized. She died when I was 7, small and slight.
She spoke the star names I had half forgotten, and then she spoke them all into the night.
The storm was tearing everything above me. Below the hull, the water held me still.
And one by one the ancestors surrounded
And said, you have the knowledge, and you will. There are
voices below the storm,
calling from the deep,
voices below the storm,
rising from their sleep.
all the ones who crossed before me, all the ones who never made it home.
Voices below the storm,
And I am not alone.
they told me of the crossing they had taken, the current running warm beneath the cold.
The angle of the swell, the body reads by muscle, the story that no instrument can hold. We are the ones who came before you.
We are the bones beneath the sea.
We gave our lives so you could have this knowledge
Trust what we have left.
inside of thee.
I feel them in the motion of the vessel. I feel them in the knowledge in my hands. I feel them in the ancient names of water. And I begin at last to understand. There are voices below the storm, calling from the deep.
Voices below the storm,
Rising from their sleep.
all the ones who crossed before me, all the ones who never made it home.
home. I walk among the broken stones, the fallen speak in shattered tones. Their voices rise from earth and flame. They whisper sorrow, whisper blame.
The battlefield remembers all. The shadows echo every call. The fallen speak, their words remain. Their whispers sing of endless pain. I hear their cries, I feel their hands. They reach for me from silent lands. The whispers bind, the whispers stay. They haunt my heart, they light my way.
The fallen call, they will not fade. Their voices live where blood was laid.
And through the dark, their songs survive. The whispers keep their souls alive. Their voices tear the veil
And with fallen rise, they claim the
Endless
light.
war through shadows' breath. The whispers live beyond their death.
Whispers of the fallen, echoes cry. Every shadow learns to die. Through the silence, through the rain, the whispers live. They still remain.
I hear the drums, I hear the steel. The whispers make the silence real. They guide my hand, they guide my flame. I fight for them, I fight their name.
The fallen whisper, fierce and true. They give their strength, they live in you.
Through every scar, through every chain, the whispers call. They will remain.
built by broken, silent hands. No voice within, no breath, no sound, only silence all around. The gates are closed, the walls are bare, yet endless whispers fill the air. 1,000 secrets carved in stone, the temple binds us, we're alone.
Carved in time, the temple hides the truth of men. It calls us once, it calls again. No prayer can break, no cry can save. The temple is a shadowed gray, yet through its halls a spark of flame. A voice forgotten speaks my name.
The silence burns, it steals my breath.
The temple binds in living dead,
but through the dark we make our stand.
the temple breaks by mortal hand.
Temple of silence, curse of stone, every secret carved, every throne. Through the shadow, through the night, the temple falls before the light.
I see the cracks, the walls decay. The silence trembles, breaks away. The temple falls, the curse is gone. The silence ends, the dawn has come.
Through silence deep, the fire
The
cries.
temple breaks, the shadow dies.
The walls collapse, the night is done. The silence ends, the dawn has won. Temple of silence, curse undone. The dawn will rise, the night is done. Through the fire, through the pain. The light is slain, the black sun rises, a world in pain.
Its shadow falls on throne and crown. The heavens burn, the stars fall down.
No dawn will come, no day will rise. The black sun watches with hollow eyes.
Its fire cold, its silence deep. The black sun wakes what should not sleep. I saw the day dissolve to night. The black sun stole the final light.
Its fire cursed, its shadow spread. The black sun speaks, the earth is bled.
Yet in the dark I felt a flame, a fragile spark that spoke my name.
Though black sun reigns, though shadows bind, a dawn still hides within the mind. The fire's gone, the world undone.
But still we rise against the sun.
Through endless night, through silence grim, the black sun falls, we will not dim. Black sun rising, curse of skies, every kingdom burns and dies. Through the fire, through the cries, the black sun fades, the dawn will rise.
The crown of night is burning fast. The reign of shadow cannot last. The black sun fades, the fire is gone. The world prepares for brighter dawn. The sun of dark begins to fall.